Data collection definition. Hi, welcome to M&D Made Simple, which is a YouTube channel explicitly designed to take care of all your monitoring and evaluation needs. Today, we're going to be looking at a very interesting topic on data collection, primary data definition. You know what, folks? You'd be amazed at how many people don't really know what data collection is all about, and you can't blame them. Perhaps it's not something they ever came across. But to start with, data is simply raw information. Well, that's a layman's definition. But data, folks, the definition of data, folks, there's so many definitions out there. But let's look at, I have it in my head, but let's go to Google and type definition of data. And I'm going to briefly explain every point that they're mentioning there. Okay, let's see how fast this Google thing is. Okay, so data, according to Google, these are facts and statistics collected together for reference or analysis. Okay, things known or assumed as facts. Okay, yeah. So basically, that's what data is. These are just simply facts. And when you do an analysis of these facts, that is what's going to give you information. All right. So now, what is data collection? Since we've seen the data dictionary definition or the definition of data, what is data collection? Well, simply put, guys, it's simply going out there to get these facts, to collect these facts. Let me give you a practical example. Supposingly, you're implementing a project or a program, okay? That's meant to reduce poverty levels in a certain community. The only way you're going to know whether poverty has reduced is simply by going out there in the communities to collect data, to collect these facts. You have to go out there, you have to interview people, you have to check whether indeed poverty has reduced. Have you seen the collect data definition? Okay, you have to go out there, you have to see for yourselves. That's what these facts are. And when you do the analysis, then can you discover whether indeed poverty has reduced or has increased. So I'll give you a practical example. I mentioned earlier on that you go out in the communities to check whether poverty levels have reduced. So what are some of the data facts you're going to collect? Well, you're going to ask people, how many meals do you eat per day? Those are some questions you ask. What is your income levels per day? How much do you spend? How big is your family size? All those are facts. And it's only when you do an analysis of their income levels, of their meals per day, perhaps even nutritional value in those meals, then can you be able to conclusively say that poverty levels has increased or reduced. Now, there's one thing you people, every one of you folks need to understand, that when you go out collecting data, I already mentioned the collecting data definition, but when you go out collecting data, there are methods of collecting information. Okay, there are different methods. I would have mentioned all of them in this video, but that's beside the point. The fact is that when you go out there, try as much as possible not to collect irrelevant data. Okay? Take for instance, if you go in the field, we go back to the example of reducing poverty levels. Okay? If you go in the field, the relevant data you should be collecting is income levels, meals per day, but the irrelevant data should not be collected. Let me give you an example of irrelevant data. What is your favorite color? Okay, well, of course that may sound stupid. Or where do you work? Oh, that may be relevant, but really, it's not really necessary to bulk yourself with data which you probably want to analyze, which you probably want use to report on. And this is the trouble we have, even as monitoring and evaluation officers. In the field of M&E, you need to make sure that you are tracking what the program actually requires. Leave the in-depth analysis to evaluators, which will later come and evaluate the program. Your role as an M&E officer is simply to track, report, and perhaps make sense of the data. So when collecting data, make sure you do that. I'm sorry I have only not many interesting images, right? Okay, but I'll try to be creative next time. So this has been a short presentation on data collection definition. I hope you enjoyed this short video. I'm your host, Coach Alexander, and see you on the other side.